Alright, I've gotten enough questions about it that I decided to make a video on how to properly mod Mass Effect 3. Now you're going to have to bear with me here as I've got all the mods I want installed. So I'm going to be explaining some steps to you that I won't be showing in detail, but those steps are pretty self-explanatory. For the most part, most mods for Mass Effect 3 install just like the DLC for Mass Effect 2 did, in that you click the program, like you unzip it, click it, and follow its installation instructions like any other game. When it comes to texture mods, those have their own special, and it depends on the character and what's being modded, how that works. There seem to be some variations between objects in the game. So, I will not be going into detail on that because each one of them comes with their own special set of instructions. I would just, if I were you, read those very carefully before modding any textures. There are two programs that you'll need to download to make this work, and I'll have links in the video description. Alright, the first, when you download it, it will say Bink W-DLL right here. And I assume you know how to unzip a file. You unzip that, and then it'll come up here, alright? Then you go in here. Now, there will be two files in here. As you can see, they're not in here because I moved them. You go into My Computer, and I'll show you where you put them. These will allow the mods to work as DLC. You see, what Mass Effect 3 does is it checks any new content to see if it's authorized DLC. And just like the Game Genie used to give you infinite lives by interrupting the communication between the console and the game cartridge with its own message, this interrupts that. So you go into binaries here, see, Windows 32, and these are the two files that would be in this first folder, and they are called BinkW23 and BinkW32, and you just copy them over into this thing, and then they will tell the game that your fan-made mod is official DLC, and it'll check out and it'll work, and you won't get an error message about your DLC in the game. Alright. Then, after you do that, that is needed to make any mod work. Then you go down to your mod here, see here, you double click it, and of course there'll be an installation screen, and you follow all the on-screen instructions. I assume you'll know how to do that, just as you'll know that you need to unzip all these files once you get them. Then you'll need one other application, and it's Warranty Voider's ME-Free Explorer. And here's why. Because the game actually has a file that it checks, and it checks the content that's supposed to be there, the list of files that's supposed to be in the game, against against what is actually in the game. And if those two don't match up, an error will happen, and you'll get an infinite loading screen right after the EA Games logo, EA Games and BioWare logo when you start up the game. So here's how you do that. You go to Tools and you go to TOC Bin Updater. You click that and you click File and you click Check PC Console TOC.bin. You click that, and then I'll show you how to get to it. You go back into Origin Games again. You go to Mass Effect, and then you go to BioGames, and then you'll see this file here, PC Console TOC. And before you make any changes to your game, please copy this, the vanilla ones, that if there is an error somewhere along the way, you can just restore your game simply by replacing this file back. See, I copied and pasted it to my desktop right here. So that's the game without any mods sitting right there, so in case a mod messes it up, all I have to do is copy and paste that here and do what I'm about to tell you to do, but I won't show you my doing it because I could mess up my game because I already have all the patches installed. So you select it and you click open, alright? Once you click open, this bar will fill up and it'll show a list of all the changes being made to the game. And it'll say how many changes there are, how many changes of code there are. It'll ask you, do you want to make the changes to this? File. You click yes, let it run. It'll say when it's finished. You click OK. Then you click out of this program, click out of it all, and then you should be good to go. Your mods will be good to go. And you need to do that every time you install a new mod on Mass Effect 3. Run that PC console toc.bin updater, and once you do that, you'll be good to go, and you shouldn't have many problems. It's not as easy to mod as, say, The Sims 3, where you just get a convenient mod file that you drop everything into, but once you get the knack of it, it's fairly easy. So, I hope that answers the question. Some people have been asking me online since I started talking about both the Happy Ending mod and the Expanded Galaxy Map mod, and, well, good day to you.